What's going on, guys? Playing some more NHL 17 today. We're going to be doing a trade. As you see here, we got a few Movembers up for trade. We're going to go ahead and see what we get from you guys. Brandon Saad. Let's see what we got for Brandon Saad. We have I don't know what kind of is AHL, OHL, and a Ryan Kessler. I think we're going to go ahead and click on the reject button for that one. Didn't get a whole lot of action on the Gabriel Landeskog. The trade offer we did get though was this Max Domi, Boone Jenner, Sergei Bobrovsky, and Ole Mata, which is really a solid trade when you consider that Domi goes for about 30K, Jenner's around 8 or 9K, Bob's around 2-3K, so that's 40K. You throw in Ole Mata, who's probably going for 40 or 40, I wish, 6 or 7K. It's about 45, 46K. I think there's usually Landeskogs around 50. But I don't mind 3 or 4K. We're going to go ahead and take this trade offer. I hope you enjoy your Movember. Gabriel Landeskog. Going to trade off on that saad. We got a Blake Wheeler and Ryan Johansson. Ooh, and 223 coins. I really love the fact that you guys keep sending me Blue Jackets players and Johanssons just for the fact that I know you watch the videos. Because, well, I may or may not be a fanboy of Johansson. So, much appreciation for seeing stuff like that, guys. But, isn't Johansson under like 10K now? Blake Wheeler's only 25, 26K. 35K is a little low. I can't believe Daniel Sedin is under actually 50K just a tad right now. That's kind of disappointing. Eventually he's going to get those points though, and it's going to go up. I got to have patience and hold on to him. But, you know, I'll definitely do a trade if I can find one here worth 49K because it's still fair. For Duncan Keith, we got a Ryan Johansson at 100K. Again, appreciate you sending in a trade offer, man. I'm assuming you watch the channel since you sent in the Johansson, but 100K is a little bit low for a Duncan Keith. Got Shea Weber, got a whole bunch of gold cards, solid gold cards, just they don't quite add up to Shea Weber's value. First trade we got here for a Voracek is a Taylor Hall, Connor McDavid gold. A little bit low. I'm thinking Taylor Hall's been devaluing a little bit, so it's Connor McDavid. Voracek's about 270, 280K, I do believe is Movember's worth. Marchand and Pavelski. You know what? You guys know how to get the trade offers going. You just send them Movembers. I am instantly interested. Marchand, I know exactly what Marchand's worth. I got one on the market. He's probably closer to 190, but I could value him at 200 because I'm a good Movember guy. You think that's Marchand's one I gave somebody? 10K. Even with the 10K, I'd put him at 210, 205. Pavelski's only 40K though. That's 245. Voracek's going for like 270, I think. I'd like to decline it, and just tell him to throw in like 10 more K. I'll give you a couple K off. I think I'm going to reject this one. Maybe he'll send a bigger offer. I don't know. Maybe he, you can't read mine. See, this, hang on a second. Got to write this down. NHL 18 wish list. I want a little notepad button, chat screen, right here, pointing with my finger, right here on the screen where I can just type a little message, tell him throw on 10K more, and you got yourself a deal. And he can type back and be like, no, or done, Movember Yager. It looks like we got a Movember Daniel Sedin, Movember Bishop. We got a Letang, we got a Johansson. I'm thinking, I know what Sedin's worth, about 50K. That Bishop's right around 100K. Chris Letang, I think he's 35, 40K. I just sold him the other day, actually. I had him for that defensive video. I'm thinking I sold him for 35K. Then again, Johansson about 10K. It's a little bit low for Yager. Yager's about 300K now. Brad Marchand, we got Movember Ekblad, Movember Larkin, and Movember Kadri. You guys know I like those Movembers. I think Ekblad was worth about 50K. I am really, really skeptical on why Dylan Larkin's up for 120K right now. He stays around that range though, plus Kadri. Kadri's probably going to sell for 30K. I know how those 86s sell, so I'll give him a 30K. A 50 on Ekblad, that's 80. Even if Larkin goes for 110, this is a pretty solid trade. So he's going to be mad that I'm holding on to his cards probably. Sorry, but there's still 10 hours left I got, so I want to give 3 or 4 more hours. At least, at the very least, I can see if Larkin's actually worth that or they're just completely overpriced. Legend Lindros, Legend Gilmore, and a gold Brad Marchand. Now, I think for whatever reason, Doug Gilmore's value is always really low for whatever reason. NHL 15, NHL 16, NHL 17. I haven't really used him very much. Do you guys use him a lot? Kind of curious why, his value is so low. Maybe people just don't like using his card. I don't know. You guys have to let me know. But then there's under 100K for Lindros, so it's still under 150K, judging that. I'm guessing Brad Marchand's under 5K because of all the 87 just dipping. So we're going to go ahead and pass up on that trade. I think the one previous to that's still a little bit better. A Yossi, a Victor Hedman, and an Austin Matthews. Not sure what Matthews and Hedman go for anymore. We're going to go check that out. So Yossi's about 125. Hedman, there's only a couple up. One was 35, one was 40K. That concerns me. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt on a 35K and say that's what he's worth. So that's 160 plus the Matthews is 167-ish, 65. There's so many of them up because of that pack, so that kind of hurt his value a little bit because of that 87 plus pack. I still like this trade better, I think, though. Larkin, Kadri, and Ekblad. I think we'll decline this one. It is a little bit lower than the other trades, so we're going to decline it. Maybe I'll offer a few more coins to one-up that trade offer. See if we get one back from him. Who doesn't want 3 Movembers for 1 though? That just seems like a good deal. 3 for 1? I think we're gonna take this one. It's a pretty solid trade. Gotta take it, right? 3 of them. Like I said, I think it's about 170K. It's a little bit lower than last price sold, but that's not too big of a deal. I appreciate you guys sending in the trade, so I'm going to go ahead and hopefully enjoy this Brad Marchand, man. Finally, we got Victor Hedman. He garnered a lot of attention, kind of like Brad Marchand did. First trade we got here is a Phil Kessel, Max Pacioretty, Tyler Johnson, and 25K. I've been getting a lot of Phil Kessels in trade offers. I don't do a lot of trade days, don't do a lot of trades, but it seems like we always get Phil Kessels in it. Do you guys enjoy using Phil Kessel? I always wondered that. I haven't tried him out yet this year. Kind of curious how he does. See a lot of teams that week Phil Kessel's out there. This trade is a little bit low though, so we're going to go ahead and decline it. Matt Zuccarello, Movember, Shattenkirk, Movember, and again Phil Kessel plus 15K. What was Matt Zuccarello around? Was he in the 100K range? Not 100% sure on that one. I think he was. Kevin Shattenkirk was about 220. I remember that. Like I said, Phil Kessel has to be under 100K. There wasn't any on the market right now, so that's still. What is that? It still can't be 400, 450. Victor Hedman is up around the 550, 600K range. So we'll go ahead and decline this trade. Looks like in this trade offer we got 3 Legends and a Tyler Seguin plus 11K. 3 Legends, I don't think any of them go over 100K. Sagan's actually surprisingly down to 100K. I thought he was a little bit more than that, but he's right around 100K, 110 I think. I've seen him 115. So with that being said, that's still, it's probably close to under 400K. We'd like to get more than that out of Hedman, so we're going to go ahead and reject that trade. Got a Hero Sullivan, that's a little bit low. Victor Hedman, I'm really stuck on this one right here. We got 400K and a Kessler Blue Jackets player too. Smart man. See, I like this about this trade. This is great. All these guys send Blue Jackets players. I like it. Kessler, I thought he said 175, 180. He was up for 400K. That's 580. Man, I really like Victor Hedman. That's a tough one to let go. We're going to wait a little bit longer because I know those Hedmans up for 600K earlier, and that really concerns me. There ain't any up now. They didn't release any cards today. If they don't release any cards the next day, Team of the Weeks go down. Victor Hedman's going to get a player of the game. It'll be a 93, and holy, I have to have that. I'm having a really hard time wanting to not take this trade, but I'm having a really hard time wanting to get rid of Victor Hedman. Man, I really don't want to get rid of Victor Hedman. I like using his card, but 400K and Kessler is really close. It's real close. 100, 570. I really think I should get 600 out of him. No, I really do. I'm sorry, man. I am. I'm really sorry. That sums up this trade day. If you guys want to see more trade days, always let me know. As always, guys, I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.